What's up? What's up? You get it? Oh, what? The only thing up is the levels of corniness in my intro? Whatever, right? So, in this clip that you're about to listen to, you'll hear the bit that led me to this episode. For me, it was kind of like, wow, so much wow.
I love those spaghetti strap dresses. She likes long dresses. She was a girly girl. Always. She just like, I always like tried to put her in a Supergirl t-shirt and she loved it. Every time. She'd always be smiling though. Bella, you have to like really kind of like want some gum. She said you want some gum. She was been looking in this picture. I think she's always just smiling on the camera. I'm gonna find them, right? I need your help.
Once I saw a Reddit post or a Reddit comment that said, I found this post because I Googled why is Bella so sad. This kid was universally sad. She was so sad she had to be bribed to take happy photos. So, as we all know, the girls were afraid of holiday characters, the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, all that jazz. And one of the most notorious was the post where it said it wasn't all rainbows and sunshine. In the comments on that post, Shanann says, oh my God, yes, you can see the fruit snack in Celeste's mouth we used to negotiate, but it didn't work, lol. So according to both parents, it would seem that it wasn't exactly a rare occurrence that the girls were bribed for the photos. Not sure why they thought gummies would mitigate terrorizing fear that the kids had for these characters, but no doubt the attempt was made. So if bribes didn't work and treats didn't work, what else are they willing to do? Now, before every Shanann defender jumps in the comments to go, oh my God, this woman can't even tickle her children, I don't care. Shut up with that. Back off of it, because I had not given this case too much time yet when I saw this video, and it made me uncomfortable. It was honestly the very first time, the very first video that gave me that secondhand discomfort, that secondhand anxiety that so many of us get from her videos. And I'm also going to say that I believe at some point right after the beginning, her right leg, it's, to our left as we're watching it, but her right leg was being held because she seems to have some trouble balancing and getting herself back up until Shanann assists her in being able to sit up. And that's because she's being controlled via these tickles. And I also think possibly her movement is restricted a bit via the right leg.
Daddy's dizzy. Come here, Cece. Cece. This one never stops. Come here, Cece. Look. Cece. Come here. Come look. Look at. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Hi, Dee Dee. It's your birthday.
Cinco de Mayo, your birthday, Dee Dee.
All right, say goodbye, everybody.
Wave.
Bella, say goodbye. Say bye. Aw. And Cece went over. Crash. This is my life. You crashed over the couch, kid. What you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Say hi. 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 As she crashes over the couch and she decides to, she fell into the shopping cart and no cry. That's my tough little cookie, right? Are you my tough? Celeste, hold on. Get down. No. Do you guys see this? Save me. And they want another baby. Whoa! Kid, you're so silly. No more kids here. No more. Say no more. Say bye-bye.
Here comes the tickling bit from the pie in the face video. So I'm going to highlight the most important part of the pie in the face when Bella is forced to participate, even after communicating the entire video that she did not want to participate. Okay, so in the beginning, you'll notice that she gets grabbed by Mom so hard that she grabs her arm. You can tell that it hurt her. She grabbed her too hard. And then her dad catches her after she comes around the table and Shanann says, "Get her, get her." Well, you'll notice that after she gets the pie in the face forcibly, after she gets done crying about it, you'll notice that her focus shifts to her dad and Celeste, and she's actually not crying anymore, and she actually has a hint of a smile on her face, but it immediately goes away when Mom brings her attention back to the thing that was making her cry. Now, any parent knows that's the one thing that you do not do when the kid is done throwing a fit. You're like, woo, moving on with our lives, and you do not bring that subject up again. No reminder. She reminds Bella by telling her, "Hey, look at your reflection. See, it's all good. It's all gone." And she begins to cry again. And unsympathetically, her mom makes fun of the way she says it and then makes fun of her face there. And then we're going to go into the tickle bit.
No.
I'm going to come get you. Come get you.
Come on. It's good.
Where, Cece?
I see it on your face. Oh, you just wiped in your eyes. Chris,
Yep.
grab B. Hey, grab her. Grab her. Grab her.
I'll go get you. I'm gonna get you.
Come on, come on, come on. Real quick, real quick.
Watch out, Dee
Ready?
Dee.
Get her in there.
Get her in. Go. Get
Hey,
her.
Mom.
Oh, no. Bella? You got it?
That's funny.
Look at that on my shirt.
Here, Bella.
All right.
Stop, girls. No fighting over Mommy. Chris, will you grab Cece?
Chris.
No, no, no.
I'm not doing it. See?
Me too loud.
Okay, let's get the water.
No, no, no,
Look, it's not on you. See?
no. I don't want to do it.
Look at Dieter has some stuff on him. Look, he's still got whipped cream on him. Say hi to everybody. Oh, Laura, you know that was funny.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
I want to go play outside.
No one play outside. Okay, say goodbye to everybody.
I want
All right, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Hey, you be nice. Or we're going to get more pie in that face. You want more pie in that face? You want more pie in that face? All right, now say goodbye.
Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. You went down?
Get down.
Funny.
Say bye.
I was so proud of her through this whole video because she kept her stance. She was like, nope, wasn't funny, don't care, tickle me. After she got done being tickled, she went back to being mad, like, you're not going to manipulate my emotions. I'm going to show how I feel. She actually maintained her emotions to the extent that the focus is shifted from her to Chris and Celeste when she didn't play along and she didn't end that video happily. And wow, that's tough for a 4-year-old because, you know, that social pressure gets to adults. These faces represent the way she actually felt, in my opinion. If you pay close attention, you'll notice that her hands are not merely touching the children, they're grasping them. So she has a 2-finger distinction on this hold or on this touch. And abusers utilize touch in this way, and it creates reasonable doubt. It's a covert way to control you. It's a constant gun at your back. The controller or the abuser, there's the added benefit that there's reasonable doubt. This can be exerted in front of everyone, and it just looks like a touch. If you have not checked out my pinching video, go and check that out. Click that pop-up because these two things pertain to one another. If you ask me, what is the difference between a tickle and a pinch? Well, they can both be done with the same finger motions, and I think the only difference is the amount of pressure applied. There's 2 Wikipedia articles that address tickle torture. There's also a book called Playful Parenting by Lawrence Cohen, where she highlights that tickling can overwhelm the nervous system, make children feel helpless and out of control. The reflexive laughter can disguise discomfort and pain. She also highlights that it can be a boundary breaker where we're teaching our kids that if they don't agree to be tickled, that we're teaching them that it's okay to be touched by others in ways that they don't like, or in ways that they didn't agree to. She highlights that many adults are not attuned to the whole child during this process. Due to the laughing, they're not noticing that the child has difficulty breathing, or they're laughing and saying stop, but the stop is generally ignored. This book highlighted that I am not crazy and that it's so common that such was born the term for it, tickle torture. It's a clear form of bullying, and it can be used by bullies. Kristen Harris, PhD, professor of psychology, produced 6 papers on this subject. She calls tickling this mysterious phenomena. Part of the mystery is because you can't seem to tickle yourself. Weird, right? I never thought about that before this. She also highlights the strange disconnect between a person's behavior while being tickled and the way that it may make them feel. He also noted that a grimace is very close to a smile, and I think that that's what we're seeing often in a lot of these pictures. I also had never noticed before reading this that tickling can cause cataplexy, a sudden temporary loss of control, or basically paralysis. There's also, as everyone knows, a lot of other consequences such as incontinence and the obvious loss of breathing controls. Obviously, I'm not saying that all tickling is bad, and in fact, I've now added the consensual aspect of it to anything that I might do with my youngest. I tried to tickle the older 2, they would look at me like I was crazy, but with my youngest, sometimes if I get the urge to tickle her now, I will ask her, can I tickle you? And surprisingly, many times she says no. So this is yet again another lesson that I have learned from studying the Watts case, and one of the reasons I think it's particularly important in the case and in the girl's story is because so many naysayers claim that these photos mean something, as though we can't qualify what they went through as abuse because look at the photos, which of course doesn't make any sense anyway. I mean, everyone agrees that Christopher Watts looked like a great father, the same as she looked like a great mother in many of these photos and in many of these videos. I mean, kids obviously crave laughter and connection and physical playing, so just make sure it's consensual, you know, ask, take breaks, and as always, remember that not every picture is what it seems. And with that, it's been real, it's been fun, but this one, it's done. So throw me a sub, throw me a like, comment, love chatting with you guys, and thanks for watching.
Mommy and Daddy come home, put pie in the face. Wanna say hi, Nana?
No.
Love you guys. See you later.